Hi Tarot Loves, it's Ethany and we have day 7 of the 31 days of tarot, and today's prompt is the most worked deck in 2017 and why. And I have chosen 4 for very specific reasons, and I'm going to share with you why. Now, I've worked with a lot of decks in 2017. I am the kind of reader who is also a collector, but I'm the type of reader who will have, 10 decks out a day, and sometimes all completely different for client readings. So, and it depends on the client, the question, the theme, what I'm intuitively drawn to work with them, the decks I'm using seasonally, all those sorts of things come into play. But these are the decks that are always in rotation and were used a lot. And so the first one is the Soma Tarot, and this has gone around the world with me. As you can see, it's a very battered box. Thank goodness it's a nice thick one, by Pamela Matthews. And I have a box. I have the set that has the bottle backs, and I'm not going to shuffle them because they're in order for my readings. I'm an Soma trained consultant, so I have them in order for when I do my readings. Now, I have a very specific designed reading on my store and in my Etsy store that mirrors an Soma consultation. It is a change on it, but it is like as if you would come in and I had the bottles, which I used to have before I moved, all in the room. And I use this deck a lot because I use them specifically for that reading, and they are just gorgeous. I've done a walkthrough of these before. There's another video of the Soma Tarot on my channel. So this deck, these 4 decks sit very, very close to where I work and where I read. So they're always out, they're always available, they're always there. And that's how I've kind of got to these specific decks. So that's the first one. Now, the Bottleback deck is actually out of print. There's no more left. I don't think Pamela had a contract. I don't actually know what happened there with the Soma people, but you can't get it anymore. But you can still get logo backed ones, and it is beautiful, and you can read it just like a tarot deck, although it has 14 cards or something in there for all the bottles, so it's very big. So it is available, but the bottle back one is out of print. The next one will be no surprise to anyone, the Bad Bitches Tarot. It's my deck. It came out this year. I use it all the time. I'm not going to go through it because I've done walkthroughs and all that sort of stuff, but it is in heavy rotation. It's always out. I think there might be something wrong if I didn't like my own creation. Like, go home, you're drunk. Like, why are you doing this? So I use this a lot. I use this deck a lot, like every day. And I'm very blessed to be able to read cards every day. The majority of readings around this are like, I love using this for career. I will use this for love, but I do have other decks that I primarily use for love. Any general readings are great for this. And so I use it all the time. Now, speaking of love, anyone who's had a love reading with me will probably have seen the Victorian Romantic Tarot. This is the 2nd edition by Karen and Alex of Baba Studios or Magic Realist Press. I have pre-ordered the 3rd edition. I use this all the time. It is so used, which I think tarot decks should be. Even, this is a very special deck, but what's the point in having it kind of hidden away and not used, but that's just me. It's one of my go-tos for my romance, my love and romance readings, because it's very romantic. It feels very romantic, and it has 2 lovers in it. Double lovers, y'all. So that's the 3rd deck that comes with me everywhere pretty much, and is always out. And the 4th is my Awakened Soul Oracle deck. So I close out my readings with an oracle draw, and very often it'll be from my Awakened Soul Oracle with the lovely Danielle Mulligan, who did the artwork. Because, again, I think there would probably be something wrong if I didn't like my own creation. And there's a walkthrough of this as well, unboxing and walkthrough on my channel. And I find that wrapping up a reading with an oracle card is a lovely way to close out and to give final messages. And that's the 4. So those were literally the 4 that I probably... That was contradictory. Those are the 4 decks that I used the most in 2017. And there were a lot of honourable mentions there, but I just wanted to put those to make it easy, because I could literally be here all day. Again, I'm using that word a lot. I could be here all day going through all the decks that I use, but those are the 4 that got the most workout. Honourable mention to the Druidcraft Tarot, which is my altar deck. It's on my altar, my main witchcraft altar in my bedroom. It's a deck that I use for readings for clients as well. It's a trimmed and modified deck that I love, and definitely a soul deck. So those are my decks for day 7, and thank you for watching and participating, and I'll see you all tomorrow.